ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Grown Folk Talk. Today we have this young lady here crying in the car. This video is so many layers to this, but we're gonna unpack it all. So let's get straight to the video, and then I'll come back with the commentary.
Currently pregnant again, and I found out how far along I was. I reached out to my ex-boyfriend to let him know that I'm pregnant and everything like that, and that the baby is his. He literally blocked me on every social media, and he texted me and told me that he will talk to me once he get the DNA test, and that he don't want nothing to do with this baby as of now. I am so fucking fed up that why do us moms have to be responsible for every fucking thing, but you lay down and made this kid with me.
Miss Shy, let me ask you a question. If I do this right now on live, if I start playing with a gun and it goes off and it hits me in the head, who was responsible for my death?
It's the parent that didn't put a gun. Like
I said me, ma'am. I said me.
Oh,
right
if
now, if I do it right now,
there go your one-sided question. Of course, it would be you. Of course, it would be you.
Okay, so you and all of you playing with these cocks, when they go off and get you pregnant, who's responsible for that? You knew very well what a cock was capable of. I'm asking you, ma'am, who was responsible for you getting pregnant 100%? Wow. So
you're not giving him no responsibility. You're not giving men no responsibility.
Listen, ma'am.
See, I want to see you one day hold men accountable for their.
Ma'am, how can you just admit that if I play with a gun and kill myself, shoot myself, it's my fault? But if you play with a penis and detriment your life, it's not your fault. How is that? You've heard rumors about what a penis can do.
No
You've not only heard the
accountability,
rumors,
right?
you've seen it happen to your sisters. You've seen it happen. You decided to play with it. That is on you, ma'am.
Okay, there you have it. So she's pregnant again. This one was intense. I do have sympathy and compassion for this young lady, so don't think I don't, but I must go in first.
I'm going in. I'm going in. I'm going in.
You know, hey, I'm old school, and I just don't believe in telling everybody your business, putting everything on social media. You know, everybody on social media don't love you. What is it that our people don't understand about this? What is it? What is she looking for? Is she looking for sympathy? Is she looking for compassion? Is she looking for a Captain Save, somebody to swoop in and just save her? You know, we all done had some tripped out stuff happen to us in life, and I'm just like, what would some people do if there was no social media? Because back in the day, what could you have really done? Outside of your family and your close circle of friends, who giving a damn about what's happening with you? Not saying that, because this is a major problem in the world today and in our communities, but I just don't understand. Well, I got a couple of ideas: attention, sympathy, want somebody to clean up her mess. Why would you give haters ammo? Why would you voluntarily get on social media and tell everybody your business like this? Okay, the man blocked you. So let's unpack it. Did you guys discuss bringing children into this world prior to having sex?
Nope.
Did this man tell you that he did not want children, or he wasn't ready for children and children by you? And let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, because I know it's a certain group of people who feel like, well, it takes two, because it definitely takes two. But you have people who feel like, well, he should have wore protection. She should have made him wear protection. There's so much birth control out here. Why are you having unprotected sex? And that's something I'm so old school, I can't even help y'all with that one. I don't even know why people having unprotected sex.
She belongs to the streets.
It ain't even no good reason for it. The only thing that I can come up with is, I've heard men say, it's better on their end without it. But, I've been over here out the way for a long time, but I'm hearing that more and more women just loosey-goosey with it, just like whatever. They want to be without protection. And that's something that I just can't really fathom with my upbringing. But I do understand that that's a reality for a lot of young ladies out here. But at the end of the day, no matter how we may feel as women, we have so many examples of young ladies like this and others that proves the fact it don't really matter what the man do or don't do. At the end of the day, mama's baby, daddy's maybe. And we all know this. So we can have, I'm not even going to waste a lot of time because I don't want my video to be too long. But we could have the back and forth with, yeah, the man, he should have wore a condom if he didn't want a kid. Correct. But you shouldn't have let him enter into you without it. You still got to take responsibility and accountability because you got to carry the baby for 10 months and you can be ghosted. Let's talk about that. He blocked you on all social media. Where they do that at? That's why people keep telling you got to be careful who you have a child by, because you would mess around and be crying into the camera lens of your phone, want somebody to feel sorry for you or come be there. I couldn't imagine having a child by myself, going through the pregnancy by myself. Now I'll give him this. Some of y'all may disagree with me, but I'll give him this. At least he told her, after the DNA is done, we'll see. Because you got some men like, I told you I ain't want no baby. Yeah, you let me come on, so I went on. But I told you I didn't want no baby, and you on your own, and then they just gone for a lifetime.
And you know this, man.
And then you just stuck with child support. That's the most you can get. Or maybe he got a mama or a grandma, a auntie or somebody who feels sorry, and they try to keep, the baby in the mix. So I'll give the man that, because it's hard out here on both sides in this world with dating and everything. I'm so glad I ain't in it. Woo, I feel sorry for y'all. But anyway, being left pregnant, so now you got to do 9-10 months with no type of support, and I've been pregnant, so I've seen girls with no support at the doctor's offices. It's some women who go have babies by themselves. It ain't even nobody there to hold their hand or hold their legs for them, and this is very unfortunate. And the biggest problem is, we seeing more and more of this. It ain't even stopping. We're not even looking at these examples and making a change. We just continuing on with the same BS, and I'm not with that.
Fuck you.
We don't need to continue on with this. This is a huge problem. This young lady telling all her in-house business to the World Wide Web. You got people clowning her. You got people laughing at her. You got people like me who I guess I feel like I'm sort of in the middle. I feel bad for her, but I'm wondering, how old are you? You didn't know no better. You putting all the blame on the man, which we're kind of just accustomed to doing. But as grown folks over here, we think more. We ask the critical questions and we dig a little deeper. How long have you known this man? Was this a conversation that was had? Because you said pregnant again. Did y'all abort the first child? Like, what's going on here? We can't just be out here recklessly having unprotected sex and bringing children into this world.
And you know this, man.
And then expect somebody to feel sorry for you or for government assistance or somebody. What? I would feel a type of way if my parents think this. What happened to going and putting on a record, some music, crying in your bed, drinking some wine or whatever you do, and then pick yourself up and continue on with your life? But no, so many these attention-seeking people that we have out here. Since when do you vent to a camera lens? You ain't got no girlfriend or no sister or no cousin or somebody to talk to? And what caliber of man are you dealing with that will just leave you hanging high and dry and block you like this? This ain't it.
Nope.
So I would love to see a change in our community. I would love to see a time where our people didn't move and operate like this. But I don't know what our young ladies be thinking. Just because you open your legs to a man don't mean that's going to keep him or make him rush to want to settle down with you. It's the difference between a man who's willing to be intimate with you and a man who actually cares about you. But a lot of women think looks, body, maybe you got a house, a car, and that's something that's going to entice a man to want to be with you. But this says a lot about you and him, the fact that he telling you got to do the whole pregnancy, be it on your own, and he'll holler at you after the DNA. But like I said, I want to touch a little bit more on that DNA topic. I don't knock men for that. There was a point in time where I felt kind of offended on behalf of women, but I'm one of the few women, I think, who are open-minded. and who don't always think see things from one way. And I can understand, because we see so many examples of men getting tricked, men getting played, men getting their hearts broken, finding out children aren't theirs. So I don't have a problem with a DNA test. And I feel like most women who on the up and up shouldn't have a problem. Maybe initially, yeah, you might feel a type of way, feel a little insulted. But at the end of the day, once the results come in, hey, it ain't nothing but a celebration. Or at least it should be. But I just feel like a man wanting to, unfortunately, she gonna have to do her 9-10 months. Hopefully she got a strong family support system, even though it shouldn't even be on her family and friends. But hopefully, she may have to work this whole time. She may have to be the sole provider of a household. I mean, this is horrific. This is a really bad spot to be in. But hopefully she was on the up and up, and this man's child. So you'll have to do them 10 months. But after the DNA come back, then hopefully he'll kick in and y'all will be able to go on with y'all lives. But you can't really blame men for wanting DNA. You can't really blame it. I know men who will kind of be there half-assed during the pregnancy till they get the DNA. But my man told her flat out, I don't want no parts of you or this baby until the DNA. You got to do this pregnancy on your own. Woo, I couldn't imagine. As somebody who have rough pregnancies, I could not imagine having to do a pregnancy completely on my own with no support from the one person that you want to be up under 24/7, your man. So anyway, y'all let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know what y'all think. If y'all seen this video, what y'all seeing on social media in your communities as far as our young women, how they operating, our young men, how we have downgraded as a people. We just out here telling our business to the world. It was a time where, certain things over here, we call it in-house business. Only people who live in this house need to know this here business. So I don't know. It's these goddamn cell phones and the social media. Everybody want to put everything online. And I don't know what good, because most people, when they go viral, it's not even good. It's never even working out in their favor and being good for them. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the content on the road to 10K subs. And I'll see y'all in the next one.